Hey guys, welcome to Art Today. It's Ms. Bias. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw lights. Now, just not like a light bulb you find in your house, but lights we find around the holidays. Lights just like these little guys. They come in many different colors, different sizes, and they brighten up a room or a house no matter where they are. So let's get started. I'm going to be drawing this final project right here on a nice long black paper, but to start I'm going to draw practice in a sketchbook. Now, you're going to want to use a pencil, make sure you have an eraser, maybe a pencil sharpener, a Sharpie if you would like, and some pastels, either chalk pastels or oil pastels. Both of them will work. Okay? I'm going to draw mine here with a Sharpie because when you draw with a pencil, you can't always see it. But make sure you are please drawing with a pencil, because can you erase a Sharpie? No, you cannot. Can you erase a pencil? Yes, you can. So, I'm going to start here by drawing a nice wavy line. After this, I'm going to go ahead and add the tops of the lights. I'm just going to do a couple practice ones here. I'm not going to do as many as I will for the final. So here's the top of my shapes. I'm then going to start doing the lights. Now when you go and do a light, you can start with a circle if you would like, if that's easier for you. And then you could make a point on it. That's one way to create your light. If you want it to be more rectangular, like the smaller lights, do it this way. Okay, it's more personal preference on what you want your lights to look like. I'm going to make mine more rounded, like the ones that people would traditionally hang outside their houses, like this. Okay? So two. Make sure if you're making them rounded, they come out and then go in. Okay, and one more. So here we go. Now that I have my lights, I'm going to add the color into them. So for my coloring, I'm going to choose which color I want. Maybe I want a red one, a blue one, a green one, and an orange one. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put around my lights little lines showing that it's giving off light. Okay, I'm going to do that here. Maybe I'll just make all of them red just for practice. Here and here. It kind of looks like they have hair or something on them. Okay, I am going to also take my yellow and do a little twisted thing inside to look like the actual light inside of it. And then I'm going to color the bottom part of it green. Now, this does not look quite as cool on the white paper. So let's draw it now on our black paper. When I draw on my black paper here, I'm going to do a nice big line from one end to the other. I did a nice wavy line. I don't know if you can see it or not. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the tops of my lights and draw my lights in. And if you've ever hung lights before, you know that many times they hang at different angles. So don't just make them all straight. Make a couple of them point this way, a couple of them point this way. one more here. So go ahead and draw your final lights. Make sure you have at least 6 or 7 across the paper. You don't want to spread them out. Also, you don't want them super, super tiny. You do want at least 2 to 3 fingers in between your lights, okay? Once you've drawn them with a pencil, you can kind of see them there. Then we're going to start adding the color, and this is where they'll really come alive, okay? So, I'm going to do my first one here with blue. I'm going to start by tracing it. See how nicely that's looking on my black paper? And then I'm going to go ahead around it, okay? And do a little line on the inside, like this. I'm going to do a pattern of 3 different colors. Let me go ahead and trace it here. Do a little line along the inside. Then I'm going to have one more here. A little line on the inside just helps it to look a little more 3D. Okay? Now I'm going to do a green one. And a green one. I'm going to use the cool colors. I'm going to also do a purple one then. See how I trace, add my little line to make it look more 3D. Now I'm going to do the bases. I'm going to make my bases orange here, just for some more added color. Now traditionally, this part here would often be either white or green. I've also seen blue and black. Tracing over my line here. My last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a white and add a little line here. Just giving it a little more 3D look. I'm also going to add it to the inside, right on top of that color. Now, I could be done right here, okay? They do look kind of 3D. If I want to add a little bit, however, I could also do a little bit of yellow around it. Yellow is what most people traditionally think of when they think of light, either yellow or white, because they think of a lot of times stars or the sun or the moon, since those are our main light sources. Once you are done, make sure your name is on the back, and then you are complete. I hope your lights turned out really awesome. I hope they look a little bit 3D. And most importantly, I hope you had fun and you learned something new. Have a great day.